They support their team whether they win or oftentimes lose. And, of course, that phrase they've been saying since 1908, wait till next year. Well, this year may be their year. You know, Timmy, the one guy that I think of first and foremost who's not here tonight is Ron Santo. Of course, one of the all-time greats at third base, who's sitting back in his Chicago home watching the game tonight. He's had both legs amputated due to his bout with diabetes the last couple of years. 0-2 to Jones. Ron having further health complications and was unable to make the trip here tonight. And I can promise you there is no man who is happier at this moment in time than Ron Santo. He embodies everything there is about being a Cub fan. Lost his first leg 2 winters ago, a second leg last year, and never missed a day of work this season. Optimistic, grinding it out, looking ahead and not behind. And now a chance to experience something not done since 1908. You've waited 95 years, Chicago. It's time to celebrate. The Chicago Cubs advance to the National League Championship Series. Sarah Wood undoubtedly will celebrate with her husband, who more than likely has to be the MVP of this series, going 2-0. 15 in the third innings, allowed 3 runs, struck out 19 batters.
The Florida Marlins are on their way to Chicago, and so are the Cubs. And our congratulations to Dusty Baker, who brought a new kind of attitude to the Chicago area, and it's worked.
Kerry Wood, the Cubs' #1 pick back in June of 1995 out of Grand Prairie, Texas High School. The National League's Rookie of the Year, missed a season with Tommy John elbow surgery. They brought Dusty Baker to get rid of that lovable loser's tag. Great stuff. Celebration is on in the Cubs dugout here at Turner Field, and it is big league on in Chicago. So the Cubs will have home field advantage in that National League Championship Series against the Florida Marlins.
Here is a team that, of the 8 teams originally in the playoffs, have won the fewest games. Only 88 wins on the year. And they beat the Atlanta Braves in 5.
And there you get a look at the neighborhood.
Wrigleyville.
Wrigleyville.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Whether you're talking about Murphy's Bleachers or the Cubby Bear or Birdie's or any place you can think of all over that city, all over the state, and in regions all over the world, they celebrate this Cub win. Let's go downstairs and hear from Sammy Sosa. Sammy, thanks so much for joining us. Any way to put into words your feelings right now as your team wins this postseason series?
It's unbelievable. I remember '98 that, the Atlanta have a chance to sweep off over there, but now, it's our chances. That was a good battle, but we never give up. Caribou was tremendous today. The whole team is absolutely, very happy, and we got to move to the next step.
Sammy, I know you are happy you're playing behind these young pitchers instead of trying to face them, right?
No question about it. I mean, you know, it's, when you got a pitcher like that, like Kerry Wood in the mound, and Mark Pryor and Zambrano, you know, you don't need to score 20 runs. And, you know, I think, you know, they've been doing the job, and especially myself, you know, I'm playing with my heart for those playoffs, so I want to be there every moment.
You know, Sammy, we asked you the other day about a season for you that certainly had its, you know, proverbial trials and tribulations. You talked about it openly and honestly, and you said, you know what? We still came out on top. You came out on top. Has this season been, at the same time, a difficult season and the best season at the same time, all in 1 year?
For me, you know, everything that I've been through is one of the great seasons that I've ever had in my career, because all the things that happened to me is that my teammates, the team, you know, support me 100%. Now, you know, we come another way. It's awesome. I mean, and we're not going to stop here. I know that, you know, we got some few more steps to go. But right now, you know, to do everything to Dusty Baker and the whole team, you know, we've been great. And, you know, we know what we got, and we never panic.
Well, Sammy, we thank you so much for taking the time to join us. Congratulations, and we'll see you on Tuesday night.
Thank you. Take care.
Sammy Sosa and the rest of the Cub Nation celebrating this first postseason series win since 1908. Talking about a team that lost 95 games a season ago. One of only 3 teams since 1900 to lose more than 90 games, come back, and win a division title the following year.
And Dusty Baker with a chance, a long way to go, but a chance to go to the World Series for the 2nd consecutive year with 2 different teams. Dusty, that's remarkable.
Well, you know, it is remarkable, and these guys are remarkable. I mean, they played their butts off. You know, they believed in the coaches, they believed in themselves, and the organization believed in us. And I tell you, boys, this is unbelievable. Yeah, it is remarkable. And, you know, when the year started, we just said, hey, man, no matter what happened in the past, we got to leave it in the past. And it's a new year. You know, people talked about 69 and 84 and 89, but we didn't care anything about that. This is 2003, and I just gotta commend these guys and thank God for everything that's happened so far.
Dusty, you generally will not take the credit when certainly credit is deserved. But was it tougher than maybe you even imagined to try to get people to believe that the Chicago Cubs actually could get it turned around and win?
Well, it was tough in the beginning, you know, because you hear a lot of negatives, and the people had reason to be negative. It's been a long time they've had something to be positive about, and you know, I don't know. I just you know, prayed a lot and just asked the Lord to change the mindset of people, and you know, just change the mindset of the organization and the team. And quite frankly, we didn't think we were going to get it done quite this quickly. And you know, I'm just thankful that we did. And now we got 2 more steps to go in a 4-step process. And you know, those tough Marlins are waiting in front of us. But boy, to come down here and beat these Braves in Atlanta, well, that's a wonderful feat.
Well, Dusty, you and your players have certainly changed that mindset.
Yeah, well, you know, we tried to. I mean, you can tell how many fans are out here. And you know, I mean, the Cubs are here, and I'm just hoping that we start this run, the same run that the Braves have for the last 12 years, and start the pitching, and our pitching was outstanding in this series.
Dusty, thank you for your time. Congratulations. Okay. Enjoy the night.
All right, thank you.
The Cubs march on where they'll face the Florida Marlins. They beat the Marlins 4 of the 6 games they played this season. And all the meetings came after Jack McKeon took over. Well, the party is on in Chicago. The coordinating producer of Major League Baseball on Fox is Michael Weissman. The producer of tonight's game, Carol Langley. Our director, Bill Well. The associate director, Aaron Stoikoff. Our broadcast associate, Eric Billickmeyer. Our technical producer, David Hill. The studio show produced by Gary Lang, directed by Bob Levy. The coordinating producer of the studio show, Scott Ackerson. And the studio technical supervisor is Jack Simmons. The senior producer of Fox Sports is Bill Brown. And the executive producers are David Hill and Ed Gore. For Tim McCarver and our entire crew, Timmy, I enjoyed it, my friend.
Me too, Tom.
Good luck the next round of the World Series.
Thank you, sir.
Jeannie Zelasco, Kevin Kennedy will be along in the Fox Television Center with some final thoughts. Coming up after these messages, congratulations to the Chicago Cubs. We'll have them in the Florida Marlins Game 1 of the National League Championship Series on Tuesday night.